Good afternoon. Hello, happy VEDA, day 9. Actually, leaving the gym. I spent some self-care time this morning, but I just want to pop in real quick before I actually just roll it out and let you know I'm doing something different with this vlog. Today I'm going to talk about the top 3 books that changed my life and why. So there will be a formal, recording of this video after this video, but figured I'd let y'all know what I was going to talk about today. So here we go. All right, so I'm here with the 3 books that have completely changed my life. Now, just a bit of a backstory. I kind of stumbled into self-mastery and self-development around 2011, 2012. I want to say right around the time Oprah started her masterclass series. She had just launched Super Soul Sunday. She had just launched the OWN network, and I had gotten an opportunity to catch her live. And what she did was she gave all of the attendees these hardcover journals. And inside of the journals, there was the first affirmation that completely changed my life. And that affirmation was, be responsible for the energy that you bring to this space. Now, I had no idea then that that particular quote would change my life tremendously and would be a bit of an anchor during some really, really interesting times as I grow and develop. So, the 3 books, and it's just because that's why y'all here, the 3 books that I absolutely recommend when you're looking to do a huge life transformation, if you're looking to dig up some of those old roots or those boxes. I like to call them boxes, the boxes of your stuff. Like, we all have stuff, right? Let's break down boxes. So we all have stuff. And so with this stuff, the boxes exist, right? For a long time, I'll use myself as an example. For a long time, what I used to do with these boxes is they'd be stacked behind me, right? And something would tumble over and I'd shove it back in. And boxes are, for me, representations of major moments in my life, whether it's my childhood, whether it's my relationship with my parents, the relationship with my siblings, my friends, college, high school, every particular major milestone or life experience I feel lives inside of the box. And so when the box isn't regularly cleaned out, the box isn't regularly visited for those life lessons and those moments of truth, they'll start to topple over or spill out into other areas of your life. So the first book that kind of really helped me get a hold on the shit that was spilling out of my life was the 12 Universal Laws of Success. Now, I originally got this particular book when I was online for Swing by Swing. This is one of the books that we read during the process, right? And so I never finished this book until 10 years later. So I started the organization in 2007, and so I picked this book back up in 2017, and I said, there's obviously something that I need to learn. So 2017 was probably year 2 of like my major, look at the shit that's falling out of your boxes, fix that up, clean your shit up. And so the 12 Universal Laws of Success basically is an idea that success relies on these 12 laws. And it's just the way in which you govern yourself. So the 12 laws are the law of thought, the law of change, the law of vision, the law of command, the law of magnetism, the law of focus, law of action, law of value, law of relationships, and then the law of supply, law of persistence, and the law of truth. So this book is very similar to all of the other I want to say, what's the other one? 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. All of those particular books that kind of show you a system. But this here, I felt like it gave you tips as a college student on how to study, which came into real practice later on in life. You talk about your fears, six basic fears: fear of poverty, fear of criticism, health, loss of love, old age, and fear of death. So, really great book. second book actually plays along with The Secret. So I'm going to give The Secret its kudos. The Secret's completely changed my life. I watched the movie. I believed in the law of attraction. I then started creating vision boards. And from there, it was Transformation City. So Marianne Williamson actually wrote a book that was a reflection of the Course in Miracles. So the Course in Miracles, you know, is where the law of attraction and all of the other particular pieces of self-mastery live. It's a text that people kind of abide by. And she basically broke it down, right? And she kept it very, very real. This particular book, I want to say, was published in 1992. The Course in Miracles was published in 1975. I picked this book up in 2017. Amazing. It's a really great way to kind of get a refresher or even a head start on what A Course in Miracles looks like. So it's my second book. And then last but certainly not least, this book changed my life last year, right? So all you all know, I just started full-time entrepreneurship and absolutely love it. I will be a month in on the 19th, which is the day before the 20th, which I'm so glad I don't have to take off 420 this year. But I am a huge fan of Kevin Fredericks, Kev on Stage, watching him build his empire in real time, the business moves that he makes, the blessings that are coming to him for the work that he's put in over the years is absolutely admirable. So when he talked about a book that changed his life and I actually saw the life change, The Big Leap. Now, it hasn't gotten as much as some of the other books that, you know, folks talk about when they say you want personal development, self-development. But this one here, I have read this book 3 times. So I'm on the I guess, 3.5 iteration of it, where I'm actually going through the book and taking notes. But The Big Leap, summarized in all, basically says that most of us are operating out of our zone of competence or even excellence. So competence could be, I can read a book. Genius would be, I'm an editor of a book. And excellence would be, I show others how to create books and to be able to share their stories and their masterpieces in written form. And a lot of us are operating in the 2 lower sectors, right? You know, we're in a job that is good, but it's not our passion. We're doing things that we are trained at, but don't fulfill us. And The Big Leap basically says, 1, it all stems from childhood. 2, take the leap and change your life. Stop operating in your zone of competence. Stop operating in your zone of genius, you know, or even your zone of excellence. Identify those zones and operate accordingly. So those are my 3 titles that I recommend. That's for the thumbnail. And I encourage you, if you've read any of these books or if you have any other recommendations for me, if you'd like to see more BookTube, I read a lot. I'm actually going to start Levy Ajayi Jones's Professional Troublemaker, a longtime blogger, and I've followed her journey for a while too. So I'm super excited to dive into this, and maybe I'll have a review later on in the, you know, times where we all connect. So I hope you all are doing well, and I'll see you in the next video.